If your email marketing isn't consistently generating at least 30% of your total revenue, you're not doing email marketing. You're just playing around and you're losing thousands every single month. My name is Mark May, and over the last 6 years, I've scaled my own e-commerce business to over $500,000 per month and helped 70 other brands, including companies and publicly traded companies, generating more than 10 million from email alone. This isn't a theory, it's what actually works. You might think emails are just newsletters or discounts. Wrong. Emails are the fuel behind every successful e-commerce brand. Mess it up and your customers disappear. Do it right and they buy again and again. Email marketing isn't just another channel, it's your lifeline. Brands are ignoring it and are giving away money to competitors who aren't. Brutal truth number 1. Most brands have no idea who they're emailing. The common mistakes: sending the same generic campaign to your entire list and then wondering why engagement is so terrible. Think about it. Would you talk to your grandmother the same way you talk to your best friend? So why would you talk to a new subscriber the same way as a 5-time customer? The solution is segmentation based on market awareness. Unaware. Don't know if they have a problem. Problem aware. Know the problem, but not the solution. Solution aware. They know the solution exists, but not your solution. Most aware. Know and love your product. So the action step here is to create these segments in your email platform using tag, purchase history, and engagement data. Then tailor your copy to each segment with personalized subject lines and offers. This alone can help you increase your open rates. Brutal truth number 2. Most emails are ignored because they're predictable. The average person gets over 100 emails daily. If your subject line says 10% off this weekend, it most likely will get ignored or deleted. The mistake here is that your email looks like everyone else's. They blend into the inbox like wallpaper. Instead, craft angles that shock or surprise. Some examples is, instead of a 10% off all products, try, hey, we messed up, so here's how we're gonna make it right by giving you 10% off. And then instead of new collection, try, the product our CEO tried to cancel. Another example, instead of last chance, try a confession about our shipping costs. One client switched from standard announcements to telling stories behind their products. Their click rate increased just from that campaign alone. People want authenticity, real stories, real emotion, real value, not just another discount email. Brutal truth number 3. Ugly emails outperform fancy designs. This might hurt if you invested in beautiful templates. Plain text email consistently outperform design emails. The mistake here is that you're obsessing over design while ignoring the message. In one split test for a skincare brand, we sent the same 2 offers: a gorgeous design email versus a simple plain text email. The plain text version generated 30% more in revenue. Why? Psychology. Fancy marketing emails look like marketing, while plain text email look like they came from a real person. The founder, a team, and the brand, they feel human. I'm not saying never use design elements, but use them strategically. Your focus should be on the message, not how pretty the email looks. You want to simplify your emails dramatically. Try sending your next campaign as a plain text and watch what happens to your conversion rate. Brutal truth number 4. You're not emailing often enough. The mistake here is that sending your emails too far in between because you're afraid of annoying subscribers. Don't be afraid to send emails because you're afraid of annoying subscribers. Here's reality. Infrequent email kills relationships. When you email once a month, people forget who you are. And then when you finally email them, they're like, who is this? And then they unsubscribe. The data shows that frequent email leads to higher overall engagement, lower unsubscribe rate per email, higher customer lifetime value, and more consistent revenue. You should send a minimum of 2 emails per week. For most e-commerce brands, 3 to 4 emails weekly is the sweet spot. But won't people get annoyed? If your emails provide value, tells interesting stories, or solve problems, people won't get annoyed. They'll look forward from hearing you. And timing matters too. At 9 a.m. local time generates the highest open rates, and 5 p.m. consistently generates higher click rates and conversions. So here, you want to create a consistent email calendar, scheduling at least 6 weeks ahead. Brutal truth number 5. Weak subject lines kill good emails. Spending hours on an email body but treating your subject line as an afterthought, this is backwards. Your subject line has one job: to get the email open. Nothing else matters if that doesn't happen. You want to write subject lines that provoke curiosity, promise clear value, trigger genuine urgency. You can use the curiosity angle. The product we almost didn't launch. Value-based. 3 outfit formulas for men who hate shopping. Urgency. Tonight, we're taking $100 off the site. You want to A/B test every subject line. With one client, we test 2 different subject lines for Black Friday. Version A generated 45,000, version B generated 68,000. A 51% increase from just changing 7 words. Brutal truth number 6. Most brands don't use email automation properly. Having just a few basic automations and thinking that's enough. Proper email automation is a revenue machine that works 24/7. You need 10 to 12 high converting flows covering the entire customer journey. Welcome series. 5 to 7 emails introducing your brand. Browse abandonment. For viewers who haven't added to cart abandonment. 3 to 5 emails with escalating offers. Post-purchase, thank you, education, usage tips. Cross-sell and upsell. You want personalized recommendations here. Sunset flow for inactive subscribers. Win-back flow is for last customers that are up to 60 to 90 days. VIP flow, special treatment for your best customers. Birthday and anniversary. This is where you want to add personalized personalized offers. Product education, review requests. You want these to be strategically timed. Replenishment, reminders for consumables. When done right, these automations can account for 20% of your total revenue. First thing you want to do here is audit your current automations. Which ones are missing? Which one need updating? Prioritize building a complete system. What actually drives revenue? Let's look at what works. Here are 3 real-life case studies. Men's accessory brand, 2.5 million in 12 months. This brand was struggling with sending consistent campaigns and have heavy discounting. Here's what we did. We overhauled their segmentation to 5 distinct groups, implemented a less discount, more value approach. We built all their 12 automation flows and results 2.5 million in email revenue, up from 780,000, a 221% increase. Their average order value increased by 34%. Providing discounts isn't the only way to drive sales. Case study 2, Prime Screen, 1 million in 11 months. A newer e-commerce brand with 1,500 subscribers. This is what worked. Content strategy, positioning them as experts, personalized recommendation based on browsing history, and aggressively testing schedule, subject line, timing, and CTAs. The result? Over 1 million in revenue in a single year. Email conversion rates are usually 3 times higher than websites average. NW Alpine, 40% in email revenue. This is an outdoor apparel company competing with giants like Patagonia. Here's what we implemented. Season prep campaigns starting weeks before peak season. Year-round engagement with customer stories, activity-based segmentation. Result? Email contribution jumped from 15% to over 40% of total revenue. What did these have in common? Elements that drove success across all 3. Strong, clear CTAs above the fold, personalized recommendation based on behaviors, constant A/B testing on everything. Value-first approach before asking for the sale, strategic segmentation, matching message to customer awareness. Every successful email strategy hinges on 3 pillars: clear goals, strategic segmentation, and relentless optimization. Skip any of those and your results will tank. This is my framework for a high converting email. Here's my step-by-step framework. Step 1, set clear goals. Before writing anything, identify your objectives. New product launches, seasonal promotion, customer retention, brand building. Set specific measurable results, not just increase sales. Say, generate 50K from this launch, or increase repeat purchase by 15%. Step 2, segment your audience. Use the 5 levels of awareness we discussed. Create these segments using tags, engagement metrics, and purchase data. Tailor messages accordingly. Solution-aware customers need to understand why your solution is superior, while most aware customers need exclusive offers. Step 3, brainstorm unique angles. For each campaign, develop 5 to 7 unique angles. Product spotlights highlighting unexpected benefits, myth-buster challenging industry assumptions, behind-the-scenes look at your process, customer success stories with specific results, controversial takes on industry trends, time-sensitive opportunities with genuine scarcity. You have to find angles that capture attention and create emotional responses. Step 4, content calendar planning. You want to schedule emails at least 6 weeks ahead using tools like Notion. You want to include send times and dates, primary segments, email objectives, subject line options, content angles, offers, CTAs, and then finally performance goals. Step 5, develop and test. Create your emails and set up A/B tests for subject line variations, different CTAs, sending times, offer progression, content formats. You want to test one variable at a time to know exactly what drives improvements. Step 6, review and optimize. After each campaign, you want to analyze which segments perform the best, which subject lines got the most open, which offer converted, what was the revenue per email. Use these insights to refine your next campaign and make optimization a monthly priority. You've seen what's possible, now is your move. Let's make email marketing your biggest revenue driver yet. If you're ready to stop leaving money on the table, click the link below. I'll personally audit your email strategy absolutely for free. No catch, no commitment, just brutal, honest advice that actually works. Again, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, or just email me directly at mark@dallasdigital.com.